Former Army Commander Sarath Fonseca was brought to a private hospital in Colombo today as well for physiotherapy.
Sarath Fonseca is undergoing physiotherapy following medical advice. The government is receiving foreign aid to construct roads. The rulers are robbing 50% of that. If you set aside 100 million to concrete the roads, 50 million is being defrauded. 50% of the amount that was set aside by Chandrika Kumaratunga for the Southern Expressway is being stolen by the present rulers. They are going to declare open the road by constructing it halfway. The people need to join hands with us.
Now, responding to government accusations that there were economic assassins in the country, the United National Party today said that these economic assassins were within the government itself. Addressing a media briefing in Colombo today, parliamentarian Dayasiri Jayasekara has said that the public should not be made to pay a single cent of the ill-fated hedging deal.
According to the information that we have received, close to 220 million has been spent as legal fees so far. It is the money that could have been used to construct another Mahavali project. This is public money that the government has wasted due to its short-sighted decisions. It is because the cabinet disregarded the Supreme Court decision and acted in an arbitrary manner that we are facing the adverse impacts of the hedging agreement today. Therefore, the real economic assassins of this country are within the government itself. The president of this country and the cabinet must be held responsible for this. If there is anything that they have taken from the public of this country, they must use it to pay this amount. The public of this country need not pay 1 cent of this.
The Land Reform Commission of Nuwara distributed this land situated in the Dodamkumara Grama Seva division of the Hangurankata Divisional Secretariat among 300 landless families in 1998. The Land Reform Commission of Nuwara had charged 1,000 rupees from each family for surveying the land before distribution. These landowners who have cultivated the quarter-acre piece of land that they each received are today living in fear. The reason for this fear is that the land that they have been bestowed with is now being divided and distributed among a group of people who wield political power.
I cultivated this patch of vegetables for the past 14 years like my own child. I removed all the rocks and cultivated tomatoes and beans. It is this land that he distributed. They are selling the land and taking money. They didn't start doing this recently. They have been doing this for quite some time.
In a backdrop where the Land Reform Commission is in the process of issuing permits for these lands, the Grama Seva officer in the area is turning a blind eye to this land robbery.
We have been given forms to sign so that we can obtain deeds for these lands. We went to the Grama Seva officer with the filled forms, but he refuses to sign them. We don't know what the reason is.
When we ask the Land Reform Commission, they say they can give the deeds, but that we need to obtain the Grama Seva officer's signature. He has signed the papers of 3 people, but refuses to sign the rest.
Those who shifted here in 2000 have obtained deeds. We have been living here for 16 to 18 years and we have developed the land. The Grama Seva officer is aware that we are permanent residents. Knowing this, he is doing this to us.
When officialdom turns a blind eye to land thieves due to political pressure, the landowners have been compelled to remain silent, fearing for their lives. Should the landowners who lived in this land for over 13 years be made landless in order to enable corrupt officials to make money? District Secretary of Nuwara, this is over to you. Good evening and welcome to Sports First. First up is some badminton news. 2 school badminton players participating in the World Badminton Championships have requested the Minister of Sports to provide them with a personal coach. The request has been made under the certification of the principals of their respective schools.
Upuli Samantika and Achini Ratnasiri have been selected for this tournament, which is due to commence on the 8th of August. The coach for the tour has been named by the Sri Lanka Badminton Association. These are individuals who always work for the election. This must have been done in order to help those who worked for the election. He has no idea about the players. He doesn't know even to point out at least one weak point of the players. This was merely an opportunity given for the coach to go on a trip and not for the benefit of the players. Chairman of the Sri Lanka Badminton Association, Parakrama Basnayaka, stated that he appointed a coach who has passed level 1 of the coaching training course and is experienced. The chairman further stated that the personal coach of the players have not passed this course. He pointed out that since no agreement has been signed with the players, no legal action can be taken against the players complaining to the minister disregarding the association. However, Director General of Sports Ranjani Jayakudi stated that the players can complain to the Minister of Sports when an injustice has occurred.